Welcome everyone, every beautiful woman in this world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you all. I invite you today for a few words about the inspiration. I left you last week with a few thoughts. I hope that they're a good seeds for you to pick up and think how you want to take it further. So I just was thinking that maybe extra word about the inspiration and how to create the content for it might be helpful to you and might support you in the way how you want to keep moving. Keeping moving is not easy, especially that we think that either we are having some different scenarios in our life, we are limited by the surrounding us environment and circumstances, and then we are having in our mind, oh, it's so easy to say keep moving, but how? What I should consider in my life as a driver to move on? And I think it is very, very simple. Dreams, our aspirations. I'm sure we all had when we have been young people before entering this adolescence scene. We had our dreams and we were having our wishes, whom we want to become. And I think that there should be no moment of feeling shame if those dreams today with this perspective might sound like beyond or opposite our reality. It's the most important is that we will find the way that will wake us up and will bring us to realization that it's not end. We are not completed. There is still so many things that we can create. There is so many things that we can do. And even if there will be some limitations, this is why we are having our mind to think for the alternatives, how we can fight those limitations, how we can develop the direction for us that it will be safe, that will not put us into the risk, because we are thinking about the responsibilities that we are having in our lives, and it's very, very important to be committed to those responsibilities. I think it's the proof of our maturity when we place the responsibilities, but sometimes those responsibilities can blur our dreams, can in an invisible way cut our wings, and we are feeling so comfortable in accepted reality that it sounds even strange to think I want to do something else. And in a very, very basic way, the way how we are looking at inspiration, and somehow opposite, why sometimes we can't find inspiration, why we don't feel inspired, because we are so much granted, we take as granted this era of development which is related to the school period, and after that we are developing ourselves within either work, career, we are achieving our goals, new titles, new promotions, kids, another husband, and so on. But isn't it that we are putting ourselves on this free line train and we follow the way how the life will drop us on the pathway, but not driven by the inspiration. We are not developing our knowledge, we are not developing into different directions where actually we can bring this knowledge back to ourselves, back to the table where we are sitting with beloved ones, and we can share with them those thoughts, so that together we are creating very beautiful conversation where everybody can benefit from. At the same time, you, while sharing your knowledge, your discovery, are grounding yourself in confidence. Yes, this is what I want to do, and I will go next step, next effort. I will find this extra 10 minutes a day to contribute to my inspiration and make it real. We feel not confident, we feel weak, we feel anxious because we are not feeding ourselves with the right content. We scroll the screens on WhatsApp to check if the status of our friends has changed. We scroll shorts on YouTube. We scroll other music, new release on YouTube, on Instagram, new posts. And then we are grounding our mind on our friend, how happy family they have. This is how we cut our wings. But when we step back and focus how you portray yourself when you're closing your eyes, whenever you see yourself, don't be ashamed. Be brave in seeing yourself, even if you feel yourself today the most weak person. See, and you dream about being powerful, then be in your dream powerful person, because it's your hook. This is where you should focus on. You might remember there was a very beautiful and very powerful advertisement by Kanye and Black Mamba, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. In a final note, when Kanye says, "But I am the best. What do you want from me, Kobe?" And then Kobe says, this is how I interpret, no, just keep moving. Keep moving. Even if you think that you are on the top of the Maslow pyramid, you are satisfied with life. No, keep moving. Find your inspiration, redesign your perspective. And we think that when we achieved our aim, it's enough. No, because there will be so many dimensions, so many roads to go further. The life didn't stop, and we shall not stop as well. We should focus, we should reflect what is our purpose, and also reflect on our ego, because ego will be driven by the essence of that purpose, good or bad. And while we are finding or refinding ourselves again, this is the reason to celebrate, to shower ourselves with good words, even in mind. Or why to be ashamed to say it loud? How often actually we say to each other, "I'm proud of myself." How often we will say loud, "I'm happy who I am. I'm happy how I survived today. I'm happy that I was kind to that person that I didn't like. I'm happy I inspired other person. I'm happy that I received a compliment just because our friend said you have beautiful shoes." We don't talk to each other. We are silencing our voices, keeping them in mind. But why? We should be proud and celebrate to keep our self-consciousness of what we are a day, what we are in achievement, who we are, and what kind of value we are creating. Either those achievements are small or big, we should celebrate them alone or with others, because we are enough. So we should not drive ourselves, oh well, with whom I should celebrate. No, celebrate with yourself. Make the great cup of tea, have a cake or even without, and then talk to yourself. Say to your beloved ones, I'm happy what I have done today. And say aloud, what are you happy and grateful you are for? What are you celebrating? And as the celebrations goes on, it should foster our awareness on the things that we should be grateful for. Usually on my workshops, I am inviting people to do the exercise on gratitude, and I recommend to write on a daily basis, not more but 3. And it's very interesting, like on the very beginning, especially first week, it's so easy. I'm grateful for a husband, I'm grateful for the kids, I'm grateful for work. The second day, I'm grateful for home, I'm grateful for money, I'm grateful for family. And actually, when we are passing 7 days, we are already squeezed up to our limits because we don't find things that we should be grateful for, we should be happy for. And it happens because we take everything what we have around for granted. We are not able to name to be grateful for our hands, beautiful shape of nails, for our beautiful 2 legs. No, we will not say that because we are not happy with our shape of knees or shape of hips. But why? You are still walking. Those hips are still carrying you every day. Why we are not grateful for eyes? And if we can't see, why we are not grateful for ears? So this awareness is very, very important for you to grow. You to grow and to feed yourself with the wisdom that you discover every day about yourself. And going back to your dreams, because you still have that dream written in the paper, you celebrate, you create the dialogue, speak to your inner child, be together happy we did it. Because then together, on your own, you are able to see better the vision. Either the one you have created years back or the new one, because today you are a very different person. And today you have different ideas for life. But there will be different dimensions for sure that will appear in your life, because today you might be as a partner, parent, workmate, simply different human being. But what's your contribution within this label of social responsibility? We are so often afraid of these kind of big names, terms, social responsibility, but as a human being, we are on a daily basis actually contributing to it by being a kind neighbor, by helping our friend when they need to have some repair at home, or when they want to celebrate their success, or when they actually are having a bad moment. We are there for them. We are contributing by serving our beloved ones with fresh meal or a few minutes of attention. This is social responsibility. There will be different layers of attention, and then the way how we are committing within the physical aspect towards this, it can anchor our vision, how we want to contribute to the world that is surrounding us, how we want to contribute to the reality that we might not be fully satisfied and we want something else for ourselves. Wherever you are, draw your vision and then hope it's big, because then it will make you busy for a while. Then break it down step by step, and based on these steps, create the construct that will become your daily content. And this will be your drive. Read, learn, share your wisdom with others. Create the value. Be the inspiration to you, to your own soul. Feed yourself with the content that will make you bigger, better, more kind, more happy, and more confident. Because these kind of negative aspects of life, like anxious, depression, might be the reflection of the gaps in the knowledge that you didn't gain for a while. So analyze yourself, find your direction, draw your inspiration, draw your vision, check what kind of tools, resources you need to educate yourself, and don't be judgmental to yourself. Find the alternatives, because so many changes we can do really without money. And money and other people should not be our limitations towards our better me for me. Design your reality, your tomorrow reality. And I'm sure that the journey, and this is the most important thing, don't hang yourself on expectations. Look at the dream, follow your vision, go your direction you develop for yourself. Enjoy this exploratory journey and take essence of every single step you take in that time. Because your expectations can block you from being happy and being satisfied what the day brought you. So just try yourself in that new format, inspire yourself, celebrate, find a vision, be grateful, and never forget about yourself, because you is the most important actor in creating your better reality. So be happy, have a lovely weekend, and I really wish to hear from you. How are you driven in life? What makes you satisfied? And how we can become better. Thank you.